Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. Purple and white, but you know what I mean. Double 11 senior year made history. Football, we took it to the playoffs. Collegeville, white and purple, yeah, we are the K-House. I said the K-House, the school of champions. We laugh a lot, we rap a lot. I'm asked to be an Indian again. I'm telling them that Collegeville is where it's at. So when we on the field of court, they better be aware of that. They scared of that. Of course, look at the ceiling. What up, Mr. Floyd? Yeah, it's Collegeville. And yes, I'm glad to say that I'm a K-Hawk. I'm about to graduate. Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
White and purple, yeah, I know you see it. You see the chaos and you tell yourself you wanna be it. I go to CHS, so I am a champ. I ran this game so long I'm starting to get a stomach cramp. Class of 1-2, but we're number one. Shout out to all my juniors, yeah, you know we get it done. White and purple, you already know. It's little easy peasy and that boy lay low.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
I'm about my white and purple, Scarface and DJ Screw. We on the peak of the mountain, best at what we do. Yeah, we the champs, homie, but we ain't selling shoes. These boys bleeding purple, call us the chiefin' crew. They don't gotta do it big, cause I don't play no sports. I play my cards right, now a good report. When Dub 12 comes, it's time to roll off. I'm the back cause everybody rolling with me, K-Hawks.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Look, all the fresh sophomores,
High school, champions.
yeah, they know what it is.
All around my town, everything is
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
we shut it down for the school and the sports team.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
And very good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Collinsville Sports Complex here in Collinsville, Illinois, as we get you ready for a little K-Hawk softball action today. As your Collinsville Lady K-Hawks get ready to take on the Lady Maroons of Belleville West. And my name is Todd Duke. Once again, good afternoon to everyone. Welcome into the pregame show, brought to you this afternoon by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew are focused on helping as many people as possible live high-quality lives all through chiropractic care and wellness. You can visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville. They're located just off of the Beltline Road. 410 Regency Center is their address here in Collinsville. Give them a call at 618-343-3602 or online at chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. Well, we're going to try to keep the rains away. We have a threat of rain moving up from the south. It's going to be of the light variety as far as we can tell. So we're going to see if we can get this game in. Collinsville, they come in with a record of 2-17. They are 1-6 in Southwestern Conference play under their third-year head coach, Jessica Schmittling, who has a record of 30-51. Belleville West, they are an even 10-10 on the year. They are 4-3 in Southwestern Conference play. Cassandra Schaub, is their head coach, and this is her sixth year and she is 10 games over 500 with a record of 73 and 63. Collinsville averaging just a tick over 3 runs per game, while they're giving up almost 12 runs per game. Belleville West is scoring on average 8 runs per game and giving up 7.3 runs per game. Well, after a 5-4 win over Granite City 8 days ago, Lady Kahawks find themselves trying to get back in the win column and snap a 2-game losing streak. Collinsville is in the midst of playing 6 straight home games. This is game number 5 in that stretch, and that will come to a close on Tuesday when Alton comes to town. And by the way, that game will be on the Kahok Broadcasting Club Sports Network with Zach Roseman at the have the call. Lady Kahawks come into today's action following back-to-back losses to Marion and Edwardsville. Kahawks looking to snap a 7-game losing streak in regular season play versus Belleville West. Lady Maroons come into today's conference battle with their own losing streak, having lost their last 5 in a row. That includes a 16-8 loss yesterday at Nashville. Belleville West has just started a stretch that finds them playing in 7 straight road games. They started that Tuesday with a 7-1 loss at O'Fallon, and then that will come to a close May the 3rd at Freeburg. Belleville West had a couple of win streaks earlier in the season, 3 games in March, a 2-gamer in early April, and a 4-game win streak from April 11th to the 17th. So we'll see how this one plays out for us today. Had a chance a little while ago to catch up with Collinsville head coach Jessica Schmitling, and we will pass that conversation on to you next as the Chiropractic Works pregame show continues right here on the Kahawk Sports Network.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the soft wave machine. I'm gonna be honest, at first I was kind of scared because I didn't want it to shock me and hurt me too bad. And I had heard something about it, and I did my research on it, and it turns out it didn't actually hurt. It just was a good pain. It's just finding where it hurts to promote the healing, and that's exactly what it did. I've actually had this surgery before. This time I feel like I'm back on my feet quicker, much faster. I'm much stronger than I was up to this point last time. And honestly, I feel like I could play right now. I'm excited to get back on the court. Thankful that Dr. Chris introduced me to this.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future, to create your inheritance, to build your vision, to anticipate the known and unknown, and to find potential in both, and build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene at his Collinsville office at 106 North Clinton or call 618-467-8420. Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the Event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
The Ortho Gold TRT tissue regeneration machine is revolutionary new technology. It's known as a shockwave machine. In the hospital setting, it's lithotripsy. The machine looks sort of like an ultrasound head, but it's much different technology. It drives sound waves into tissue at 3,500 miles an hour. It's a 3 to 5 minute non-invasive treatment. This is revolutionary technology. It's great for acute, which means, injured tissue. New injuries per se, also chronic conditions. We have many people who have canceled knee replacements and shoulder replacements and treated lots of plantar fasciitis, foot, ankle problems. Overall, the OrthoGold TRT soft-wave machine is revolutionary technology. We've been very excited to bring it to our practice, and we've already helped a tremendous amount of people with it, and we're looking forward to helping a lot more.
And we welcome you back into the Chiropractic Works pregame show here on the Kahok Sports Network. We're at the Collinsville Sports Complex. Got a little Lady Kahok softball going on for you on a cloudy day with some rain on the way. Joining us now on the pregame interview is head coach Jessica Schmitling. By far, I would think this is probably one of the roughest years that you've ever had to coach softball. So, two-part question. Tell me how you're feeling, your frame of mind, and what you're going through, and how are you keeping the girls engaged?
I think for me personally, I still show up every day. There's always an opportunity. So we are keeping the girls engaged by providing that sentiment to them. So as far as, we understand that we're a young team this year and we have a lot of room to grow. But I also think that if you look back on our season, that growth has been pretty evident. And so by our girls, we've used the phrase a lot, stay on us. By them doing that, it's really led to a lot of fruitful conversations, a lot of growth, and them still providing good energy every day that we're out here.
I was going to lead into my next question. Teenagers are pretty resilient. They have a way of letting things just roll off their shoulders, and they'll go on and keep that happy smile on their face. Has that been the case here?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, again, every day is a new opportunity. So regardless of opponent, we really are showing up. We have talked about competing regardless of opponent, regardless of outside circumstances, whatever that is. And so when we say we're either here to compete to win or we're competing to grow. And so they've really held on to that phrase, I guess. And so, but each of those start with we're here to compete. And so we go through every inning that we are out here, and we find ways to compete, we find ways to grow, and then for a couple times we found ways to win too.
Tell me a little bit about the growth. What do you see? Do you see that growth, and what does it look like?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is the IQ piece of it. When we have less than half of a team that started a varsity game last year, is now we're looking at the growth from an IQ piece of it. So the game at varsity level is fast, much faster than it is at JV, much faster than it is at the middle school, and so we have to really just stay in it all the time. So I think when I talk IQ and us understanding how to get lead outs, how to change our approach at the plate, there's lots in there that has led to them picking up on things and being able to share that with their teammates quicker throughout games than maybe what they were to do like within the first week or so.
Wins and losses aside, what's been the toughest part of this year for you?
I think I'm just a person that shows up every single day looking for opportunities. So I don't know that I'm able to look on an entire season and say that there was like a certain thing that was tough. I think that really it's been in numbers. I think if I'm trying to put a generalization to something is we have had some injuries, we've had some ineligibility, so there's a few things in there that have made it tough to really find a consistent lineup. So I guess that probably is it for me right now.
What would be, if there is one, an easier part? So maybe teachable moments?
Yeah. For this group, it's personality has been the easiest part. They are super funny. We even yesterday in practice, we're goofing around as they're running bases for the JV team, and the JV team's running bases for the varsity team. And there's just a light around this group. They really enjoy each other, and it's really every time they show up on the field together, you can see it. They really just love being out here together. So.
You got a couple of things coming up. I believe they have a Colton's Breakfast. You have a game against Triad to kind of highlight childhood cancer. Talk about your promotions coming up.
Yeah, we have. So Colton's Breakfast is one we've done every year in Collinsville. They do a great job of putting that on for Collinsville Athletics, and so we partner with them, and they get to come out, have an all-you-can-eat breakfast for $10. So come on out. And then also the Childhood Cancer Awareness Club at Collinsville. We actually have a few kids on the team this year that are sponsors and club members of that. So they kind of work together with us, and All Pro T is going to do T-shirts for us, and also for Triad. So this is the first year our opponent's actually going to jump in with us to have a T-shirt out there as well, T-shirt jerseys out there. So really excited to see what comes from those, because the girls always there's just an extra layer around stuff like that that ties in the community and being able to do more than just softball for the day. So.
All right, let's talk a little softball. You have Belleville West here today. You guys lost at their place. You put up some runs, though, so that's a plus. So what do you take away from that game that can help you win here today?
Yeah, we, as we kind of make it through the back half of our conference right now, that's a big part of what we talked about is like, what did we learn the first time we played these opponents, and then what are we trying to execute this time around? And so even looking at the box score against West, you can see that the first probably 3 innings in there were some of our more competitive ball, at least early on in our season. It's really that 4th inning hit in there. We had some errors, some freebies given up, and things like that led to a downward slope, I guess, during that game, if you will. But for today, they are really working on focusing on minimizing those freebies, us putting up more runs. They think that they can really execute that today, and then also not feeling like such a roller coaster throughout the day, kind of finding that consistency throughout the box score instead of up and down type of feeling.
Thanks for the visit, Coach. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Jessica Smitling, your Collinsville Lady Kahok softball coach. We'll take a break here on the Chiropractic Works pregame show. The starting 9 or 10 for each side will be coming your way next on the Kahok Sports Network.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the Shockwave machine. I'm gonna be honest, at first I was kind of scared because I didn't want it to shock me and hurt me too bad. And I had heard something about it, and I did my research on it, and it turns out it didn't actually hurt. It just was a good pain. It just finding where it hurts to promote the healing, and that's exactly what it did. I've actually had this surgery before. This time I feel like I'm back on my feet quicker, much faster. I'm much stronger than I was up to this point last time. And honestly, I feel like I could play right now. I'm excited to get back on the court. Thankful that Dr. Chris introduced me to this.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville produces their own spirits and beer on site, right at the restaurant. Pair that with some of the most unique menu items around the entire metro area, and you can see why they are such a hit. They can handle you and your family, or they can handle you and your group. Throw in the occasional live entertainment, and you can see why Old Herald Brewery and Distillery is a must-stop destination in Collinsville. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, 115 East Clay Street in Collinsville, 618-855-8027, or online at oldheraldbrewing.com.
All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number 1 on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent customer service. Did we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. Online at allprotees.com or on Facebook at All Pro Tees, or call All Pro Tees at 344-2200.
Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of Code 3 Spices, is first responder owned by proud Kahok alums. Located at 302 East Main Street, Collinsville Barbecue Supply is one-of-a-kind barbecue headquarters that focuses on everything barbecue and cooking, providing the best American-made barbecue grills, in-person class instruction, smokers, rubs, sauces, accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts, including an in-house chef and pit master. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning rubs and sauces that support our nation's first responder and military organizations that focus on providing aid to the fallen, suicide prevention, and PTSD awareness. Stop by and see the guys at Collinsville Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of the 4-time World Championship Patriot Sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at collinsvillebarbecue.com.
The Collinsville Education Association is a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network. The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education and represent over 400 educators in 11 schools in both Madison and St. Clair counties. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org. Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipSt.Louis.com or call Pack Mail at 346-4884.
Plumbing or electrical problems? Is your AC or heater on the fritz? There are dozens of companies out there, but do you really know who you're letting in your home? Trust Tiger. Our technicians are clean-cut, drug-free, and background checked. What other company can make this bold statement? Our 24-hour emergency service will ensure your plumbing, heating, AC, and electric are up and running no matter what time of day it is. Schedule your appointment today. Tiger Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Services. We earn our stripes every day.
And once again, welcome back to the Collinsville Sports Complex. I am Todd Duke, and we're just about ready to play some ball here. The boys' baseball team, they're in Breeze playing Mater Dei today. That was a rescheduled game. Collinsville was supposed to be playing East St. Louis, but East St. Louis does not have a varsity team this year, so they rescheduled a earlier game for today. But I think it's like really raining hard up in Breeze right now, so I'm not sure if they're going to get that one in. I just saw a final come across my screen here that was 0-0, so I don't know if they got to the point where they just couldn't play anymore. We're trying to keep the rain away here this afternoon as well, so we'll see how we do as this game moves forward. We will cover your lineups. How about that? We'll begin with Collinsville. They'll come up in the bottom of the first with Lexi Rafalowski leading off. Emma Hilton batting second, playing left field. Rafalowski, by the way, in center field. Billy Dimmick behind the plate, batting third. Katie Bardwell batting cleanup and playing shortstop. Faith Fairchild batting fifth and playing second base. On the hot corner, Addie Stone will be playing third and batting sixth. Marissa Thomas is in the pitcher's circle, batting seventh. Keegan Edwards is playing first base and batting eighth, and Paulie Schreiber batting ninth and playing right field. Getting ready to come up to the plate, Belleville West. They'll lead things off with Aubrey Weaver. She will bat first, play left field. Batting second is Sophia Benty. She will play shortstop. Center fielder Samaria Adams bats third. Paige Missy is the cleanup hitter for Belleville West. She plays third base. The catcher bats in the number 5 spot. That's Elizabeth Schauster. Olivia Anderson plays first base and bats sixth. Batting seventh is Sophia Rossi playing second base. Batting eighth is Kaylee Dashner playing right field. And Emma Pease is the designated player today, and she will be batting for their pitcher, Kayla Connor. So Collinsville out here in their home uniforms, all dressed out in white, got the the purple stirrup socks on. They have the word Kahawks written across the fronts of their jerseys. The numbers on the fronts and the backs are trimmed in purple. And Belleville West, they're here on the road. They have on the black baseball trousers with the white jerseys, and they have the word West written across the fronts of their jerseys in those maroon colors. Numbers on the fronts and the backs also in maroon colors. Here is Aubrey Weaver to lead things off, batting .403 on the year. 10 runs batted in, and the first pitch from Marissa Thomas is a little bit outside, and we are underway. Thomas on the year, 18 games played, 16 starts, so this is number 17. She has 8 complete games, and she has a record of 2-14 as she readies with her next pitch. That one just a little bit outside. Ball 2-0. Marissa has pitched in 82 innings so far in the year, 117 earned runs, earned run average of 9.99. Thomas has 53 strikeouts to go along with 26 walks. There's a swing and a little floater out into no man's land, and it bounces right in front of Emma Hilton out in left field, just as Katie Bardwell was rushing over from the shortstop position to make that catch. That's one of those Texas League bloopers that you really can't do much about. And we have a runner on first base now for Belleville West. Leadoff runner is on, nobody out, and stepping up to the plate is Sophia Benty. Benty awaits the first from Thomas and looks at one right down the middle for a called strike. Benty on the year leads her team, .426 average, 20 runs batted in. She has a triple and a handful of doubles on the year. Leading off at first is Weaver, and the next pitch is high and outside, and the count now even at 1-1. We'll give you the defensive setups here for Collinsville right after this next pitch to Benty from Thomas. Scoreboard still not working here at the complex. Swinging a fly ball. On the move is Polly Schreiber. She has it for out number 1. And that's Schreiber. Out in right field, Lexi Rafalowski in center field, Emma Hilton in left field. Addie Stone is at third base. Katie Bardwell at shortstop, Faith Fairchild at second. Keegan Edwards is at first base. Marissa Thomas in the circle, as we mentioned, and Bailey Demick is doing the catching duties. Here is Samaria Adams. Adams looks at one outside. Adams on the year, batting .298, 3 home runs. She is tied in that department with Elizabeth Schauster, and Adams has 16 runs batted in, and that is third on the team after the two-way tie by Benty and Anderson, each with 20 on the year. So Adams awaits the next. Here it comes from Thomas, and a swing and a miss. And I believe it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to count to Samaria Adams. Paige Missy on deck. As Thomas brings home the next. That one stays high. 3-1. Thought she had one called strike earlier. Guess that was my mistake. 3-1 the count. Thomas with already a runner on first base. Brings one home to Adams. That one's outside, and she called that a strike. Wow. Oh, boy. Full count. That was over in the right-hand batter's box. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss, and I guess that was a foul ball. Didn't appear to hit the bat from my angle, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. So another full count pitch coming up from Adams, for Adams from Thomas. And here comes the 3-2. Swinging a foul ball back to the screen. Yeah, I'm getting finals now from every JV and varsity against Mater Dei, so I'm guessing the rain has kind of halted things. That's a strike 3 called on the outside corner. And there are 2 away. And up steps Paige Missy. Missy coming in on the year, batting .288 with 12 runs batted in. She also has a handful of doubles. So a runner on first, a leadoff hit, and so far 2 outs have followed, and that one's right down the middle for a called strike. Thomas ready with another pitch. Here it comes to Missy. Swinging a shot up the middle, and that's going to allow Weaver to go over to second base, and it is first and second with 2 away.
Next up, catcher number 25, Elizabeth Schauster.
Here is Elizabeth Schauster. Told you about her 3 home runs that ties Adams for the team lead. She has 10 runs batted in and batting .275 on the year. Thomas trying to get out of this unscathed here in the first inning. Here is the pitch. That one's inside, and the runners thought about going for a moment, but Dimmick did a nice job of blocking that ball. And it's 1-0. Thomas brings home the next. Swinging another little blooper out to no man's land, and it lands a 1-bouncer in front of Hilton. She's going to try to throw home. It's too late, and Belleville West takes the early lead. 2 Texas League bloopers in the exact same spot have accounted for 2 of the 3 hits here in this inning. So still 2 away. Runner still on first and second. And we have a little bit of a delay. Not really sure what that's all about. Courtesy runner, that's one thing that's going on. Here is Emma McGinnis. She will run for the catcher Schauster so she can come back and get her gear ready for the bottom of the first. Here is Olivia Anderson. Anderson on the year batting .370. She, as I mentioned, has 3 home runs, and she gets hit in the back with the ball, and now the bases are loaded.
Next up, second baseman, number 12, Sophia Rossi.
Here is Rossi. Sophia Rossi, the second baseman. And the first pitch from Thomas is outside, where that was called a strike a little while ago. Rossi swings and pops one up. Who wants it? Faith Fairchild is going to go back, and on the run in the outfield grass makes the catch for the third out. But in the inning, 1 run does come across. Belleville West leaves the bases loaded. And we will head to the home half of the first. And Collinsville only giving up 1 run. We'll see if they can get that one back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Brady Pest and Termite Management is your local pest control source. The Midwest offers its fair share of pest problems, and Brady Pest and Termite Management is up to the challenge. Whether it's pesky rodents in the cold winter months or ants, spiders, and other pests in the warm months, Brady Pest and Termite is your solution. And termites? Brady Pest is tops in the Metro East in termite management. Do you have unwanted pests? Then call the best. Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Call 343-1790 or on Facebook at Brady Pest and Termite.
Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family. Back here at the Collinsville Sports Complex, my name is Todd Duke. Glad you're with us here on a cloudy and almost rainy Thursday. As Collinsville comes to bat for the first time in this game, it'll be Lexi Rafalowski, Emma Hilton, and Bailey Dimmick. If anyone can get on, Katie Bardwell will have a chance to bat here.
Leading off for the Kahawks, center fielder number 5, Lexi Rafalowski.
Lexi on the air, batting .205. 1 run batted in. She leads off from the left-hand side. Collinsville has a few lefties in their lineup. We'll give you the defensive settings here for Belleville West. After the first pitch on the way by Kayla Connor, it's a bunt, and it goes down the first baseline, covering and dropping the ball is second baseman Sophia Rossi. So Rafalowski will reach on the error.
Left fielder number 1, Emma Hilton.
And here is Emma Hilton. Hilton coming into the year leading the team in the batting average department with .348. She has 3 runs batted in, and she will also bat from the left side. So each team has got their leadoff person on. Belleville West scored theirs. There's a bunt attempt by Hilton, and that one goes foul. Aubrey Weaver in left field. Samaria Adams in center. Kaylee Dashner is in right field. Paige Missy is at third. Sophia Bente is at second. Sophia Rossi, it's the Sophias. Rossi is at second base. Olivia Anderson at first. And Elizabeth Schauster is catching Kayla Connor. Here's the next pitch. This one's outside. Runner goes. Throw down is too late. And a stolen base for Ralphalowski. She leads the team. That is her 13th stolen base on the year. And Collinsville has that tying run into scoring position. Kayla Connor back in the circle. Ready for another delivery to Emma Hilton. It's a bunt down to third base side. That's going to at least move the runner over and out at first. Nice sacrifice by Emma Hilton.
Next up for the Kahawks, catcher number 4.
For out number 1. Here is Bailey Demick. One away, and the tying run down at third base. Demick on the year, batting .318 with 7 runs batted in. Kayla Connor, by the way, this is her 6th start. She has played in 8 games. She has 4 complete games and a record of 3-3. As Bardwell swings at the first pitch, a slow roller to second base, and that is enough to score Ralphalowski, and we are tied 1-1 on an RBI ground out.
Up next for the Kahawks, shortstop, number 21, Katie Bardwell.
As Demick picks up the RBI on the 4-3 putout, 2 away, runner home. And here is Katie Bardwell, the shortstop. She looks at one on the outside corner for a called strike. Bardwell on the year, batting .279, 11 runs batted in, couple of triples, 3 doubles, still looking for her first home run of the year. 2 away. Next pitch, that one's in there for a strike. So the error hurt Belleville West as Collinsville turned that into a run. Bardwell looking for something to hit here from Connor. Here it comes, swinging a foul ball. These two teams met back on March 28th at Belleville West. Lady Maroons won that one 14-6. Kahawks had a 5-3 lead heading into the 4th after Collinsville put up a 4-run third inning, but Belleville West scored 6 times in the bottom of the 4th, plus 5 more runs in the 5th and the 6th innings. Bardwell in that game went 1 for 4 with a double, a run scored, and a couple of runs batted in. But she's up there with the bases loaded now. And Connor looking to get her out before Belleville West can bat in the top of the 2nd. Here's a ball that's heading into foul territory, and Sophia Rossi gave it a nice run but couldn't catch up to it, and Bardwell stays alive. So Bardwell looking for something to drive here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes goes Bardwell, and that is the way that the first inning comes to a close. But Collinsville picks up 1 run. It was unearned. No hits in that inning, an error, and no one left on base. We will head now to the top half of the 2nd inning, computer. Thank you very much. And we'll be back to tell you all about the 2nd inning right here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Your home is where you feel happy, safe, and secure. So if you see signs of foundation problems like cracks or uneven floors, worrying is natural, and getting it fixed is crucial. Woods Basement Systems understands. We've been solving foundation worries since 1986. Woods experts have the training and equipment to make permanent repairs. So stop worrying, because with Woods, it's fixed forever. Foundation problems don't get better with time, they get better with Woods, the all things basement experts. Call or go to woodsbasementsystems.com today.
Looking to buy a new home or sell your current home? Trust the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty with all of your real estate needs. The real estate market is hot right now, and you can trust the years of experience the Blaylock Group brings to the table. The Blaylock Group can help you find your dream home, or they can help you get top dollar for your current home. Give Peyton or Emily Blaylock a call today at the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty, 618-780-4622. That's 618-780-4622. The Blaylock Group of eXp Realty. Kaylee Dashner leads things off here and struck at the first pitch and popped it up to Faith Fairchild at second base. So Fairchild has back-to-back putouts, and there is quickly one away here in the top of the second inning. One pitch, one out. Here is Emma Pease. Emma on the year batting 188 with a couple of runs batted in. The number 9 hitter, so back to the top of the order here in just a moment to Aubrey Weaver. Next pitch is outside. Cloudy, gray, overcast day. It's been this way all day long. Next pitch on the way. Swinging a pop-up at home plate, and no one can get there. Demick tried to, and the ball stayed fair, so a little infield hit there by Emma Pease.
Next up, left fielder number 1, Aubrey Weaver.
So that's one of those base hits that didn't travel very far. Popped up right in front of home plate. Demick couldn't get out of that crouch fast enough to do anything with it. And Thomas couldn't get there either. Back to the top of the order, Aubrey Weaver, the lefty. First batter of the game, base hit. She came around to score, and that was why we're tied 1-1 after Collinsville got that run back in the bottom half of the first. A foul ball from Weaver. One out, one runner on. Weaver the batter. And Thomas pitches. Outside, no good. There's a throw. The runner is out at second base. Demick throws out Pease. Play goes 2-6 on the putout. And now there are 2 away, and the bases are empty. So now Weaver up there with no one on. And 2 away. Next pitch from Thomas. Swinging a little pop fly, and Bardwell can't get there. I'm telling you what, that's the third off the end of the bat little blooper that just gets over third base, and that has proven real difficult here for the Lady Kahawks. 5th hit of the afternoon already for Belleville West, as they now have a runner on first base once again. And here is Sophia Benti, who flew out to Polly Schreiber in right field her first time up. We'll see if Weaver wants to do any running. Here's a pitch outside and a snap throw down to first base, and back in there is Weaver. She got a face full of dirt in the process as Keegan Edwards swiped that glove around on the ground and threw dust in her face. She appears to be okay. We're ready to go. And the 1-0 pitch from Thomas is on the way. Swinging a foul ball out of play. That'll even things out at 1-1. Cardinals are playing in San Francisco, trying to avoid a 4-game sweep at the hand of the Giants. And I don't know what's going on with my Cardinal team, but this is not what I expected coming into this year, that's for sure. But right now, Cardinals are up 5-0. A couple of home runs. DeYoung just hit a home run. Carlson doubled before that for a couple of RBIs. So nice to see that the Cardinals are putting some runs together here. That ball is out of play over to the right side. 2-2 the count. To Sophia Benti. Thomas ready with the 2-2. Here it comes. Swinging a bouncer right back to her, into her glove. Throw over to first base in time for out number 3. So no runs scored in that inning by Belleville West. They did pick up 1 hit, and that runner ended up being stranded. So we will head now to the bottom of the second. Man, this stupid computer keeps on wanting to jump up an inning. We will be back to tell you all about the home half of the second after a timeout right here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Just because we're adults doesn't mean we don't have toys, am I right? If your adult toys consist of boats, campers, or RVs, then you need to call the GASA storage team of professionals. Winter weather in the Midwest can be quite harsh, and finding a place to properly store those expensive toys for winter can be just as rough as a Midwest winter. That's where the GASA storage team comes in, with outdoor self-storage and covered storage for your toys. They even have tractor-trailer parking. conveniently located at Horseshoe Lake Road and 111 in Pontoon Beach. GASA Storage, for the safe storage of all of your toys. Contact the GASA Storage team, gasastorage@gmail.com, or call today, GASA Storage Team, 618-797-6100.
Chapman Trucking LLC. Chapman Trucking is a local Collinsville business owned and operated by 1994 Collinsville graduate Christy Chapman. With over 10 years of experience, Chapman Trucking LLC can take care of all of the heavy lifting when it comes to hauling aggregate materials such as sand, driveway rock, dirt, boulders, and more. That includes getting your heavy work equipment to your work site where it needs to be. Give Christy a call for a free estimate at Chapman Trucking LLC, 618-960-9346, or online at chapmantruckingllc.net.
Everybody's first pitch swinging while I'm still playing commercials over here, and this time it was Addie Stone who popped up on the first pitch to the shortstop, Sophia Bente, so already one out here in the bottom of the second. So we'll have to tell you all about Faith Fairchild's numbers the next time she comes up to the plate. Here's Marissa Thomas. She swings at the first pitch and almost lined it down the line, but it just goes foul. Thomas on the year batting 138 with a couple of runs batted in. Thomas, in the game earlier this year against Belleville West, gave up just 3 earned runs over 5 innings, struck out 2, and walked 5. Kaylee Asher was the pitcher for Belleville West that day. Got a little delay here as Sophia Rossi at second base needs to tie her shoes. Now we're ready. And Connor brings one home, and that hits the outside corner for a called strike. Keegan Edwards waits on deck. Thomas, number 7 in the batting order, awaits the next from Connor. Here it is. This one's outside. Addie Stone wears number 99 on her jersey. Other than that, 30 is the highest number that Collinsville's roster goes. Besides Stone, there's a little slow roller back to Connor. She scoops it up and throws for out number 2.
Next up, pitcher number 27, Marissa Thomas.
Addie Stone. Man. Got that all wrong. So Addie grounds out 1-3 for out number 2. Now here's Marissa Thomas. I lost my place on my scorecard, so I was 1 player off. Outside to Thomas. I already told you what her numbers are when Addie Stone was up to the plate, so no sense in going over those again. Next pitch, outside. Last game of the week for you, back-to-back nights of volleyball. Here we are for softball. And the plan was, we knew the rain was going to be coming at some point. If this game would have got canceled, we would have switched things over and went over to the high school to bring you the Lady Kahok soccer game as they are taking on Freeburg. But we have managed to get into the second inning here already. That one's a strike on the outside corner. 2-2 the count. To Marissa Thomas. Connor ready with the 2-2 pitch. This one's outside, 3-2. Now Keegan Edwards is waiting on deck. Thomas is still the number 7 batter in the order. I just skipped over somebody. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Marissa Thomas. And that is out number 3, and that is going to end the inning. As Collinsville goes 1-2-3, we head now to the top of the 3rd inning. Man, this computer. I was already in the bottom of the 2nd. Why are you going backwards to the top of the 3rd, man? Top of the 3rd coming your way next, despite what the computer says, and we'll be back to tell you all about it here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Lottie's Cafe offers food, cocktails, and gaming in a great atmosphere highlighted by fast and friendly service. Lottie's Cafe also offers a unique menu that features soups and salads, sandwiches and paninis, pizza and flatbreads, appetizers and desserts, as well as breakfast. That's right, we said breakfast. Unique breakfast items such as a breakfast stromboli, a breakfast BLT, and breakfast burritos. Lottie's also offers creative cocktails, a wine bar, the coldest beer around, and a video gaming area for those 21 and older. And don't forget the Lottie's Cafe gift certificates. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Check them out online at lottiescafe.com, on Facebook, or in person in the Strip next to the Walmart Neighborhood Market. Or call Lottie's Cafe at 618-223-8256. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem.
Samaria Adams leads things off here in inning number 3 for Belleville West. Samaria got caught looking at the third strike her first time up. Here's the pitch. She is going to go around to bunt, and that ball hit the ground. Adams went 3 for 3 with a home run and a triple in the game earlier this year at Belleville West, as he swings and misses that one outside. 0-2. I guess they called that first bunt attempt a strike as well, so Adams in jeopardy of striking out in back-to-back at-bats. Thomas is going to try to make that happen right here. Swinging a foul ball back to the screen will keep Adams up there. 3, 4, and 5 hitters this inning for Belleville West. Adams, Paige Missy, and Elizabeth Schauster. Thomas is ready with another 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside. 1-2. Thomas takes her time, looks in, rocks back and forth, and pitches. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes for the second time in a row is Adams. And that is also the second strikeout for Marissa Thomas. Here is
third baseman number 19.
Paige Missy. Missy singled and was stranded at third in the first inning. Both of us up here in the booth are having a rough go at it. There's a swing and a shot down the third baseline, but foul. That goes into the Kahawks bullpen. JV game going on across the way on the other field. Thomas ready with another ball. Paige Missy, the third baseman, stands in from the right-hand side. There's a chance once again for Fairchild. Turns around, throws, and out. Nice play over there by Faith Fairchild. She has made a couple of nice plays today.
Elizabeth Schauster.
It was. Let me try if I can keep up with my scoreboard here. 2 away. And here is Elizabeth Schauster, the catcher. She singled in the only run so far for Belleville West in that first inning. Each team scored one in their half of the first. That one just misses the outside corner. Thomas ready yet again. Here it comes. Strike on the outside corner. Thomas once again rocks and brings it home, swinging a fly ball. Heading out of play. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Next delivery in there for a strike and a strikeout of Schauster. And 2 strikeouts in the inning for Marissa Thomas. Nothing doing for Belleville West in their half of the third inning. 3 strikeouts now in the game for Thomas. And we will now head to the home half of the third inning, and we will tell you all about that home half of the third after another timeout here on the Kahok Sports Network.
The people of Illinois welcome you. The folks in Collinsville, Illinois, well, they want you to stick around for a while and enjoy the sights, the fun, the food, and of course, the Collinsville Kahawks. The city of Collinsville is a proud supporter of the Collinsville Unit 10 School District. So welcome to Collinsville. Come on over, catch a Kahawks game, or enjoy some of the new places to eat, shop, and have fun. There's plenty to do for the young and the young at heart. Enjoy Christmas at the Collins House during the holidays, tunes that bloom in the warm summer months, and more. There's plenty to do in Collinsville, so come on over for a bit. The folks in Collinsville would love to see you. For more information, go to www.collinsville.org.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
In Collinsville, call Scott Allen at 618-346-1500. Bottom of the third rolls around. This game is moving along pretty quickly.
First baseman number 2, Keegan.
Keegan Edwards will lead things off here for Collinsville in the home half of the third. Edwards on the year batting 100 with 1 run batted in. It is the 8, 9, and 1 batters here for Collinsville to face Kayla Connor. And she pitches. Strike on the outside corner. Each team has scored 1 run in the first and nothing since. Collinsville hoping to change that here. Next pitch, slow roller, third baseman. That is Paige Missy. She picks it up and throws over to first for the out.
Next up to the plate, right fielder.
And there's one away.
Polly Schreiber.
Pauly Schreiber will step up to the plate for the first time. Pauly on the year batting .091 with 2 runs batted in. And then it's back to the top of the order and Lexi Rafalowski. See what Schreiber can get on first. Connor, she's ready. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul ball, actually. Just ticked off the barrel of the bat, stayed down on the ground, and Schauster handled that. Next delivery, swinging a pop fly on the infield, make that the outfield, and coming on was Kaylee Dashner. Thought that was sky high for a minute. I couldn't tell once it went high. I lost track of it. It gets above this roof. At any rate, 2 outs in the inning, and here is Lexi Rafalowski. Lexi reached on an error, came around to score after a stolen base, and that's why we are tied at 1. Rafalowski from the left side. Thought about doing that slap bunt thing, but she never did put the bat out there, so she takes 1 low. Ball 1. Next delivery on the way, and a bunt. This one is going to go foul. Thought for a minute there they might throw her out if that ball hit her before she left the batter's box, and the umpire said no. She was right in the front of the box when it hit her, and that's a foul ball. So 0-2, or excuse me, 1-1. Pitch on the inside corner. So Rafalowski needs to find something to hit here. How about a Texas Lee blooper of our own down the third base side? Instead, a little swing, and off the end of the bat it goes into foul territory. Connor's ready. Rafalowski's ready. And the pitch. Another foul ball. Lexi has always been that type of hitter that likes the slap hit. One to one. Why does my thing say the bottom of the third, top of the third? There we go. Start over again. Sometimes this little Scorebug app does what it wants to. Another pitch from Connor to Rafalowski is on the way, and that one's high. 2-2 the count to the Kahok center fielder. There comes the 2-2. Another high pitch, 3-2. Emma Hilton waits on deck, hoping Rafalowski can reach. Kayla Connor. Ready? Peers in, brings it home. And another foul ball as Rafalowski is up there for a nice long at bat. Just a smattering of fans on both sides here. Not a nice day. It's a little chilly, but not cold. So we got that much going for us as we wait for the weather to warm up. There's a swing and a shot up the middle. Everybody was playing in, and Rafalowski made him pay with a little base hit up the middle, and that is the first hit of the afternoon for Collinsville. That'll bring up Emma Hilton. We'll see if she can move things along here. Emma grounded out to the third baseman, Missy, her first time up, as Collinsville employs back-to-back lefties here at the top of their lineup. And Hilton. Rafalowski runs, and the catcher couldn't find the handle on the ball to make an attempt to throw her out. So Rafalowski is down at second base with her second stolen base here in this game. And now Hilton with a chance to move her over to third and maybe even score a run with a well-placed base hit. Rafalowski at second, 2 away. Bottom of the third. Connor's ready. Here's the pitch outside. And that one gets away from Schauster, and that is going to be a wild pitch. That one hit the dirt. And then Schauster had it bounce off of her and out forward, so we'll chalk that up to a wild pitch, and that puts Rafalowski into scoring position. Runner at third, 2 away. Let's see if Emma Hilton can do a little 2-out damage here. Brief meeting between the pitcher and the catcher. Now Connor's ready, and here's the pitch. That one, ooh. She walked. Umpire doesn't do a very good job of explaining that. She was standing there waiting. So runners now on the corners. And that's the first walk issued by Connor. And
Next up, catcher number 4.
we'll see if Bailey Dimmick can get things going on here. Dimmick grounded out and grounded into a 4-3 putout that scored Rafalowski with the tying run in the bottom of the first. But now we need a base hit. A ground out will not do it. Connor, she's ready. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul ball. Nice cut there by Dimmick. Dimmick with 7 runs batted in. Number 8 is just 60 feet away. She's ready. Connor's ready. Here's the pitch. And strike on the inside corner. Hilton will go down to second base. Catcher's indifference. No stolen base there. And now runners at second and third with 2 outs. So it's up to Bailey Dimmick. Connor wants a new baseball, or softball, excuse me. Well, she didn't like that ball, and now the umpire's just going to put it back in his ball bag, and one goes out of play. She's going to get that one right back. Connor brings it home, outside. So far, the rain is holding off. All around us, though. We had dry air here in the St. Louis area, so it's trying to eat into it. There's a swing and a foul ball down the third base side. Runners on second and third. Hilton on at second. Rafalowski on at third. 2 away. Bottom of the third. Dimmick trying to give Collinsville a lead. If she can plant one into the gaps out in the field, we would have runners running all day. But this one's popped up on the infield. Bente at shortstop. She calls for it. She has it. And Collinsville strands a couple of base runners as we have played 3. And we are still tied 1-1, and we're back to tell you the top of the 4th. Hey, look at that. It cooperated with me. Top of the 4th will be coming your way here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahok fans, before, after, or even during Kahok games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahok games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carryout orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice.
Todd Duke back with you from the Collinsville Sports Complex. Glad you're with us. We certainly do appreciate it. We have made it to the 4th inning. 1-1, each team scoring in their half of the first inning. And we're into the middle of the order here for Belleville West. It'll be Olivia Anderson, Sophia Rossi, and Kaylee Dashner. If anyone can get on, the number 9 hitter, Emma Pease, will have a chance to bat. But first it's Olivia Anderson, who was hit by a pitch in her first at bat and was stranded at first base when Belleville West stranded the bases loaded in their half of the first.
The Maroons first baseman number 23, Olivia Anderson.
Got a bunch of games going on out here. I see a youth softball team showing up, getting ready to take the field. Strike hits the outside corner to Anderson. Of course, the JV team playing across the way. As Marissa Thomas brings home another, and this one's outside. 1-1. Next pitch. Swing and a base hit through the left side, excuse me. And that is the 6th base hit of the afternoon for Belleville West.
Second baseman number 12, Sophia Rossi.
That'll bring up Sophia Rossi with a runner already on. Rossi, her first time up, popped up to Faith Fairchild. That was the last out of the first inning. They stranded the bases loaded. Pitch, and that one goes behind her, and not moving off of first base very far was Anderson, as that ball bounced off of the padded backstop. The lower part of the backstop is padded, and it bounced right back to Dimmick, so not much of a chance to move over there at first base. Thomas is ready with the 1-0 and a swing, and right into the glove of Addie Stone. She looked at second, but no one was there to cover, and then she throws low over to first base, and everybody's safe. And Addie Stone will be charged with an error.
Right fielder number 27.
And now it's first and second with no one out. We don't want this inning to turn into one of those big innings for Belleville West. Here is Kaylee Dashner, the right fielder, also popped up to Faith Fairchild. That started off the second inning as Fairchild made the third out in the first and the first out of the second. Here's a pitch, swinging a pop-up. This one's going to center field. Rafalowski is right in the right spot and takes care of the first out.
Next up, designated player number 22, Emma Pease.
And it will leave things up to Emma Pease with one out and runners at first and second. Emma grounded in front of home plate. Dimmick picked it up. Or, excuse me. Pease got a base hit and then was thrown out trying to steal. Thomas, the only runners at first and second, one away. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice job painting the outside corner with that one. Pease from the right side. Waits the next from the righty. Thomas, here it comes. That's high and outside. Thomas is ready with the next delivery, and here it comes. Swinging a foul ball back to the screen. Two and two, the count to the designated player for Belleville West, Emma Pease. Swing and a little pop-up. It's going to go into foul territory. Eddie Stone gives it a nice run, but just couldn't get that glove out there in time. And the ball fell right in front of her glove. So staying alive is Pease. One away, in case you were thinking about the double play. Lady Kahawks have turned 3 of those this year. And we'll do it all over again. There's a pitch. Swinging a foul ball. This one's going to go behind the press box. Thomas is ready with another delivery, and this one's outside. Cardinals just tacked on another run. 6-0 over the San Francisco Giants. Thomas has runners on first and second, and the next pitch on the way. This one's outside, and a walk will load the bases.
Next up to play for Maroons, left fielder number 1, Aubrey Weaver.
Aubrey Weaver will step up to the plate. That's the first walk issued by Thomas. And the bases are loaded with just one away. So very much in need of a double play ball here. Anderson's on at third. Rossi's on at second. Pease is on at first. Nowhere to put anyone. Back to the top of the order we go, and Aubrey Weaver, who has base hits in her first 2 at-bats. Scored the first run of this game. Stranded in the second inning. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Aubrey Weaver trying to do some damage here. Collinsville looking for a double play ball. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw down to third base. Almost in time. As I tell you what, Anderson kind of bounced off the ground trying to dive back in there, and she almost didn't make it. Almost worked. 1-1 the count to Weaver. Here's the next offering from Thomas. Outside. Weaver digs back in from the left side. And the next from Thomas. Swing and a foul ball down the third base side again. That should even things out at 2-2. That's what the umpire says. 2-2. Excuse me. And Weaver awaits the next 2-2 delivery from Thomas. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper. Caught by Stone. Runs over to third base. Steps on the bag. There's the double play that we needed. And that will end the top of the 4th inning. So no damage done. Collinsville escapes a bases loaded, one out jam, and comes away unscathed. We head now to the bottom half of the fourth inning. We'll be back to tell you all about the Kahawks next at bat in just a moment here on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Diamonds for Kahawks is a facility improvement project to develop a baseball, softball, and football/soccer field for CHS students and our communities to utilize. The project includes 2 baseball fields, 2 softball fields, a soccer/football field, concession stand, bathrooms, and parking. The development of this facility will benefit the band, PE classes, baseball team, softball team, and soccer team with a centralized location, ease of access, and an eye-catching complex. Please contact A.D. Clay Smith to donate to this project or visit the Collinsville Area Community Foundation website to make your tax-deductible donation today. Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside's all-star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today at 618-344-2800 or 314-241-5253 or online at lakesideroofing.com. Lakeside Roofing, celebrating 50 years of serving the metro area. Choose experience, choose Lakeside.
Katie Bardwell leads things off here in the bottom of the fourth for Collinsville. Kahawks, nice job in that top half of the inning, that double play. Pop up into the glove of Addie Stone, and then she went over to third to touch the bag. Double play unassisted. Bardwell struck out her first time up. Looks at one high. 1-1. Connor ready with another delivery. Here it comes. Swinging a high fly ball. Boy, she got underneath that one. If she could have got a hold of that, that one would have traveled for a while. Instead, it's just a fly out to the center fielder, Samaria Adams. And here is Faith Fairchild, who popped up to the shortstop. Sophia Benty, her first time up. Connor, she's ready. Swinging a down the third baseline. That's fair. And a nice scoop over at first base by Olivia Anderson on a low throw by Paige Missy. And Faith Fairchild is out 5-3 for out number 2. And that brings up Addie Stone for Collinsville. Addie grounded out to the pitcher her first time up. And the first pitch to Stone hits the outside corner for a called strike. Another one coming from Connor. Swinging a foul ball. 0-2. Marissa Thomas, the pitcher, waits on deck, hoping that Addie Stone can get on in front of her. Connor is ready with the next pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Stone for out number 3. So Collinsville goes 1-2-3 in the bottom of the fourth inning. And the third strikeout on the afternoon for Kayla Connor. So now we head to the fifth. Moving right along here, trying to get this game in before the rain comes. Doing a pretty good job of it so far. As we now head to the top of the fifth inning. I tell you what, computer problems are so cool. We'll be back to tell you all about the fifth inning in just a moment, right here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Are you looking to update the appeal of your home's interior? Look no further than Hayden Interiors, LLC. Hayden Interiors, LLC is owned and operated by former Kahok graduate Nick Hayden. Hayden Interiors, LLC will help you get that new look that you want for your home. Flooring, baseboards, doorways, as well as interior renovations or interior additions, kitchen, living room, bedroom, hallways, basements, stairways. Let Hayden Interior LLC help you find the look that you want. Call Nick Hayden today at Hayden Interiors LLC, 618-772-6790 for your free estimate. Hayden Interiors LLC, on budget, on time, every time. That's Hayden Interiors LLC. Call Nick at 618-772-6790.
Sophia Benty leads things off here in the 5th inning and swings at the first pitch and fouls it away. Benty is 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out so far in this game. Number 2 hitter, Benty, followed by Adams and then Missy. Thomas is ready with another pitch. This one's inside, 1-1. Thomas brings home the next. Swinging a shot up the middle for a base hit. 7th base hit of the afternoon for Belleville West. And the leadoff batter is on.
Number 2, Samaria Adams.
And that'll bring up Samaria Adams. Adams has struck out both plate appearances. Got caught looking in the first, swinging in the third. Thomas would like another one of those. Swing and a, well, not a swing, a bunt attempt, and that goes over into the on-deck area for Belleville West. So, just a strike. Thomas ready to bring home the next, and another bunt foul. And it's quickly 0-2 to Samaria Adams, the center fielder. Adams, a senior. Thomas would like another strikeout. Here it comes. Swinging a little blooper. That's going to fall right down in front and over to second. Could not hold on to it. Faith Fairchild got the underhand toss from Katie Bardwell, but Fairchild couldn't hold on to it.
Next up, third baseman number 19.
And Adams reaches for the first time. And now we have runners on first and second and nobody out. Here is Paige Missy. Singled her first time up, was stranded at third, and grounded out to Fairchild at second in her other at bat. Don't need one of these innings to get out of control. Right now, first and second, nobody out. Here's the pitch outside. Cardinals won. How about that? 6-0 over the San Francisco Giants. That was a fast game. Game got underway at what, 2:45? Ooh, nice play by Dimmick to keep that one from going back to the screen and keep the runners right where they are. Swinging a chance of Stone. She steps on third, throws over to first, not in time. So they'll get the one out, and it'll still be runners at first and second.
Next up, catcher number 25, Elizabeth Schauster.
Another unassisted play over there by Stone as Missy reaches on the fielder's choice. That brings up Elizabeth Schauster, the catcher. She has struck out and singled in the only run so far for the Maroons. Michaelis gets the win for the Cardinals. That's nice. We needed him to come around. Schauster has runners at first and second with one away. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle for a called strike. Thomas ready with another delivery. Here it comes. Outside, called strike two. Strikeout would be really good here. Then you don't need the double play. Schauster got caught looking at a third strike in that third inning. See if Thomas can make her do it again. Swing and a miss. She helped herself out anyway. That's the fourth strikeout on the afternoon for Thomas. And here comes Olivia Anderson with 2 out, 2 on, in a 1-1 game. Anderson was hit by a pitch in her first at bat, singled, and swing and a miss. She was part of that double play. That one goes down, and Stone did a nice enough job just keeping that ball in her glove. As the Maroons pick up the old double steal. So runners at second and third with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul back to the screen. Well, Olivia Anderson, the first baseman. Thomas takes her time looking in. And the pitch, swinging another foul. This one's out of play. Goes over into the batting cages where some of the youngsters over there are taking some swings. Thomas, ready with another delivery. Here it is. Inside, Dimmick does a nice job keeping that one, but then they throw, and thank God Bardwell was back there backing up Addie Stone because Dimmick lofted that one over the head of Stone. And if she wouldn't have been back there, Bardwell, I'm pretty sure that Adams would have scored. Everybody stays where they are. Thomas is ready with another to Anderson. Here's the pitch. Swing and a pop fly, and this one's going to go into no man's land. No! What a diving stop out there by Alexi Rafalowski to end the inning. Boy, oh boy, that was a long way to run for Rafalowski for the third out, but she does get it and keeps the game at a 1-1 tie as we head to the bottom half of the fifth inning, and Collinsville needing a run to take the lead here late in this contest, and we'll tell you all about it here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network. Keep your ride shiny and clean with Extreme Details Vehicle Detailing in Collinsville. Owner Jay Merkel and his crew at Extreme Details believe in the value of community and in helping their community hold the value of their vehicles with a sharp-looking, clean ride that you and your community can be proud of. Extreme Details can handle any job, whether you drive a small car, an SUV, or even a bus or RV. No job is too big or too small at Extreme Details. Extreme Details offers scratch and oxidation removal, no matter what you drive: cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. Plus, Extreme Details can handle fleet vehicles for you and your company. Call Jay and the gang at Extreme Details at 618-977-1224. Check for periodic specials on the Extreme Details Facebook page. Put the shine in your ride with Extreme Details, 618-977-1224.
Herald Square and Cold Herald, two great additions to the Collinsville landscape. Next to the Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, Herald Square is a new outdoor multi-use event space in Collinsville. Concerts, fun and games, farmer markets, and so much more. Herald Square, a great space for Collinsville's future. And, just off the square's turf, Cold Herald, old-fashioned scooped ice cream gelato, house-made recipes, and premium sourced product. If you're over 21, ask about the good stuff at Cold Herald. Watch Collinsville grow. Herald Square and Cold Herald, two great new additions, only in Collinsville, Illinois.
Bottom three in the order for Collinsville here in the fifth, and that means Marissa Thomas leads things off, followed by Keegan Edwards and Paulie Schreiber. If anyone can get on, back to the top of the order, and Alexi Rafalowski, who just made a great play out there in center field on a diving catch in shallow center field. See if Collinsville can take that momentum and get some runs scoring here. That one's outside. And it's 3-0 now to Thomas. I wouldn't even take the bat off my shoulders. Doesn't look like she's going to. Well, she does now at the last second. Pitch, high. Nope, called a strike. What do I know? I asked my wife, not a lot. Next delivery on the way, and Thomas swings it, probably ball 4. It takes a low roll. Shortstop comes up with it, and out at first base is Thomas. That ball touched off of the glove of Paige Missy to Sophia Benti, so if you're scoring at home, that goes 5-6-3. One away. To the plate is Keegan Edwards. Keegan grounded out her first time up to the third baseman, and a swing and a miss by Edwards. Connor ready with another, and a swing and a miss, and a ball well out of the strike zone. And quickly it is 0-2 to Keegan Edwards. Polly Schreiber waits on deck. Next pitch, swinging a slow roller. Third baseman Missy is up with it, throws it away, and safe at first base is Edwards on the throwing error by Paige Missy. Second error of the game by Belleville West. Here's Polly Schreiber. Polly has one at bat. She flew out to Kaylee Dashner out in right field in her only plate appearance. See if we can at least move the runner over, or maybe a stolen base. And we thought about it, but didn't go. Pitch ended up outside. Schreiber offered to bunt, took the bat back. Looks down to Coach Schmittling at third base. And a pitch, swing and a miss by Schreiber. Baseball team went all the way out to Breeze to play Mater Dei, both JV and varsity, and they got a couple of innings in, I believe, and then the rains came and everything's been canceled. Not raining here as of yet. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Schreiber. 1 runner on, 1 out. 1-1 game. Here's the next from Connor. Swinging a chance for a double play. Shortstop bobbles the ball. Can't find it. Everybody's safe. Back-to-back errors by Belleville West has put runners on first and second for Lexi Rafalowski. See what she can do. She likes to bunt her way on base a lot. We'll see if they still want to employ that play here. Connor pitches, and a little slap try there, but fouled away by Rafalowski. Lexi reached on an error in the first, came around to score after she stole second. That's why we have the 1-1 tie. And she has the only base hit so far in the afternoon for Collinsville. Stole second again, went to third on a wild pitch, and then was stranded. Another offering on the way to Lexi. She tried to bunt her way down the third baseline, but missed it. And she's in an 0-2 hole. Got a swing now. Emma Hilton waits on deck. Right now, though, it's up to Lexi Rafalowski. Pitch. Swing and another chance for 2, but over to third base, and they pulled her. Oh, they said they got it, man. Oh, man. Pulled the first baseman, Olivia Anderson, off the bag, did Missy with that throw, and called her out.
Number 1, Emma Hilton.
Out number 2. Runners move up to second and third, so it's up to Emma Hilton to see if Collinsville can break this 1-1 tie. Emma sacrificed herself to move Rafalowski over and walked in her last at bat, and she kind of slaps at one and misses. 0-1. Belleville West, their intention here is to pitch the ball on the outside, so these slap hits go right to the third baseman, Missy. Next pitch to Hilton. Swing and a miss. Foul ball, they call it. 0-2. Come on, Emma. Get a hold of one. Plant that ball right over the umpire's head at shortstop. You'll run for days. High. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Emma Hilton, the left fielder for Collinsville. Here is Connor's next pitch. Swinging a foul ball out of play. That's right off the light pole and then right back onto the field. Or just inside the bleacher area. Count remains 1-2. Runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2. Connor is ready with another pitch. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a chance for the shortstop, Benty. She's up with it, throws over to first for the out. And Collinsville strands another couple of runners. They have stranded 4 on the afternoon after the 6-3 put out by Hilton. So we will head to the top of the 6th, and we are still locked in a 1-1 tie. Collinsville and Belleville West got a good one going on here. If you like pitching, we'll be back to tell you all about the brand new inning. The 6th inning rolls our way here on the Kahok Sports Network. First National Bank of Waterloo, with over 100 years serving the Metro East. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo at their Maryville or Collinsville locations for all of your banking, mortgage, and lending needs. Why? Super low closing costs, low construction loan rates, and they do so much to support our local communities. When you need a loan, call the Collinsville team at First National Bank of Waterloo at 618-345-1121 or visit their Maryville or Collinsville locations or online at fnbwaterloo.bank. First National Bank of Waterloo, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville is a T3 certified tire dealer and so much more. Sure, Mike's Automotive has tires. They can also help with making sure your entire vehicle is road ready, from belts and hoses to preventative maintenance like oil changes and tire rotation. Plus a lot more than that. Mike's Automotive has 3 locations to choose from. Mike's Automotive in St. Louis and Millstadt, and Mike's Automotive in Collinsville at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call Mike's Automotive at 618-345-0611. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. Sophia Rossi leads things off with a first pitch swing, and that one goes foul on top of the press box. Rossi, it'll be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Rossi reached on an error in her last at bat, popped up to the second baseman Faith Fairchild in her first at bat. Rossi dashing her in P's. There's a little pop fly, and almost into the glove of Bardwell, but she couldn't quite get there in time. And a leadoff single for Sophia Rossi. And once again, the Lady Maroons have the leadoff person on. Kaylee Dashner will bat. She is 0 for 2 with a pop-up on the infield and a fly out to Rafalowski in center. Thomas, she's ready. And here's the pitch. On the inside portion of the plate, called strike 1. This is our last game in the month of April. Next game we have for you will be in the month of May. That'll be Tuesday, May the 2nd. Baseball at Fletcher Field against Alton. Swinging a shot down the third base line, but that's foul. We'll do it all over again. Season winding down. The soccer seeds came out today, so the soccer playoff schedule will come out tomorrow from the IHSA. As the girls are playing Freeburg tonight over at Kahok Stadium. They have 3 contests left after tonight's. Just about ready to enter the final month of school. Pitch on the way, and a swing and a miss, and a throw down to second is not going to be in time, and then the ball is kicked. It's going to go to the outfield, and on her way to third base, and in there safely is Sophia Rossi.
Next up, designated player number 22, Emma Pease.
Strikeout of Dashner for the first out. That's the 5th strikeout in the afternoon for Marissa Thomas. And I see some umbrellas popping up. I can't tell from my vantage point if it's actually raining or not. I'm guessing it is. Just barely. Here is Pease. Looks at one outside. Pease singled in her first at bat, walked in her second at bat. Got caught stealing in the second inning and was stranded in the fourth. One out. Runner at third. Foul ball. Go ahead run just 60 feet away. Calyx have got out of some tough jams here this afternoon, but they're going to have to work a little harder to get out of this one if they want to keep this game tied. Swinging another foul ball back to the screen. One ball, two strikes. JV game is over. Collinsville lost that one 20-1. Here's the pitch from Thomas. Swinging another foul ball. This one's heading out of play as well. Thomas looks in. She's ready to go, and here's the next to Pease. Swinging a shot right past the stretched out glove of Addie Stone, and that is going to score Sophia Rossi. And Pease will get an RBI base hit, and it's 2-1 now in favor of Belleville West.
Pinch running for the Maroons, number 4, Elise Gibson.
Elise Gibson will be the courtesy runner for Pease.
Scratch that. Number 9.
Scratch that. McCaster is in. Yeah, ponytails, man, they're a detriment in my business. Here is Aubrey Weaver. Top of the order we go to for the Maroons. Weaver has 2 singles and a pop-up, so she's 2 for 3 on the afternoon. And she looks at one on the outside corner for a strike. So 2-1 now in favor of Belleville West. Hated to see them give up that run, especially so late here. We're in the 6th. Collinsville has 2 more at-bats coming. Bottom of the 6th and the bottom of the 7th. Got to keep it right where it is and see if we can score some runs. That one just misses. Thomas ready with another delivery to Weaver. Here it comes. Low and outside. 2-1 the count. Next delivery is right down the middle, and I don't think it was a called strike, though. Stolen base. Well, he didn't call it a strike 3. That was right down the middle, man. Sometimes I think these umpires are looking for the play down at the stolen base at second base, and I don't know. There's a walk, though. That was right down the middle, man.
Next up, shortstop number 7, Sophia Benty.
Second walk issued by Thomas. That puts runners at first and second. Still only 1 out. And up steps Sophia Benty. Benty is 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Collinsville needs another double play. They have one. That one's going to go right into left field, and the bases are going to be full of Lady Maroons.
Next up to plate, center fielder number 2, Samaria Adams.
Samaria Adams steps to the plate after she talks things over with head coach Cassandra Schaub down at third base. Tenth hit on the afternoon for Belleville West, and now we're going to have a meeting at the mound as well, or the mound in the circle. So we have a meeting in the pitcher circle. We have a meeting down the third base line, and I wasn't invited to any one of them. Meeting in the circle is over. And everybody heads back to their respective bases. Taylor McCaster, the courtesy runner over at third. Weaver at second, Benty at first, and Samaria Adams, who is 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts and reaching on an error. Looks at one outside, nowhere to put her. Next delivery. I don't know where that one was either. 2-0 the count. Bases all full of Lady Maroons. Here's the pitch. Outside. Going to end up walking in a run here if you're not careful. Thomas needs to put one down the middle, although sometimes that's not called. Here's the pitch that is. 3-1 the count to Adams. Belleville West center fielder. Thomas rocks back, brings it home. Outside corner for a called strike, and we went from 3-0 to a full count. Adams has already struck out twice, once looking, once swinging. Thomas would like to make it a third time. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's exactly what happened. Adams goes down swinging. Sixth strikeout of the afternoon for Thomas. Becomes the second out. And Paige Missy will step up to the plate with the bases loaded, but this time with 2 outs. Missy has singled, grounded out, and reached on a fielder's choice this afternoon. Here's the pitch. Swinging a pop-up, this should do it. Bardwell runs into the umpire, but still manages to come up with the ball. Man, oh man. I want to talk about some drama going on out there. The inning comes to a close, but not before. Belleville West does push across the run, and we will head to the home half of the 6th inning, and the Maroons have themselves a 1-run lead. It's 2-1. Collinsville coming up to bat right after a timeout here on the Kahok Sports Network. Schaefer Excavating and Demolition in Pontoon Beach provides complete commercial, industrial, and residential demolition and excavating services. Schaefer Excavating and Demolition is family owned and operated by former Kahawks since 1980 and have over 4 decades serving the Metro East. Schaefer Excavating and Demolition is your choice for quality and experienced work at a reasonable price. Schaefer's does jobs of any size, whether digging for water and sewer lines, site preparation, or building demolition. Schaefer's can do it all. Schaefer's Excavating and Demolition also sells backfill, topsoil, loam, and other materials. Licensed, bonded, and insured, from earth moving and land clearing to building and demolition and road construction to septic and sewer system work. Call the experienced crew at Schaefer Excavating and Demolition, 618-931-6237.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Jason Ragg, your Benjamin F. Edwards financial advisor, understands this. That's why Jason Ragg is a proud supporter of your Collinsville Kahawks and the Kahok Sports Network, as well as the Kahok Educator of the Month Award. For all of your investment needs, see financial advisor and investment vice president Jason Ragg at the Benjamin F. Edwards office in Edwardsville at 1012 Plummer Drive, or call Jason Ragg at 618-307-7048, or visit benjaminfedwards.com. Benjamin F. Edwards, members SIPC.
Bailey Demick leads things off here for Collinsville in the bottom of the 6th. Bailey is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a pop-up. Collinsville needs base runners. They trail by 1 run, and we're in the bottom of the 6th, so we only have one more inning left after this. And it could be a lot worse. Belleville West has banged out 10 hits, but they've left 11 base runners on in this game. Demick, Bardwell, and Fairchild here in the 6th inning for Collinsville. Here's the pitch by Connor, swinging a foul ball. Back to the screen, that one goes. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Demick. Connor ready with another to the Kahawk catcher. It's up high, 2-2. Baseball game got stopped in the third inning of a 0-0 game, so Kahawks back in action Saturday at Busch Stadium, Saturday morning against John Burroughs. Ooh. I've seen him call that one a strike before, but I also seen him call it a ball. That was last inning, by the way. Full count now to Bailey Dimmick. Katie Bardwell waiting on deck. Got to have a base runner to have a chance here, and here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This one's going to go all the way, bouncing to the fence as Aubrey Weaver was playing well in, and Dimmick is on second base with a leadoff stand-up double. Only the second base hit of the afternoon for Collinsville, but the tying run is now at second base, and Katie Bardwell up to the plate. Kahawks are looking for their first home run of the year. This would be a nice time for it, and Bardwell can do it. Bardwell on the afternoon has struck out and a fly out to center field. This one's in the dirt. Nice stop there by the catcher, Schauster. Dimmick's on at second. Connor rocks, pitches. Swing and a shot right into the glove of the third baseman, Missy. Boy, she could have got that one elevated just a little bit more. That would have went down the third baseline, and Dimmick might have scored. One away, and here is Faith Fairchild. Faith on the afternoon, 0 for 2 with a pop-up and a ground out. Made a couple of nice plays in the field, though. Squares around to bunt, and bunts it foul. Trying to move Dimmick over to third. Maybe force Belleville West to throw the ball around. Connor back in the circle, rocks back and forth, pitches. Swinging a shot right back to her. She knocks it down, throws over to first in time for the out. Dimmick moves over to third. So the tying run is just 60 feet away. But there are two away, and it's going to be up to Addie Stone to keep this inning going. Stone on the afternoon has grounded out and struck out. She also grounded out to the pitcher. That was in her first at bat. Needs a little base hit here. That's all we need to tie it up. Here's the pitch. Swing and a shot up the middle, and that's going to do it. Base hit ties it. We are knotted at 2. It's exactly what I said to do, wasn't it? Third base hit of the afternoon produces the second run. And now a runner on at first base in a 2-2 ball game. And here is Marissa Thomas, who is 0 for 2 on the afternoon. See if she can help her own cause out here. Here's the pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Two hits in this inning. The only other hit came in the third inning. Collinsville scored a run without the benefit of a hit in the first. Grounder down the third base side. Missy is up with it, throws over to first base in time for the out, but Collinsville gets the run that they need to tie things up, and we will now head to the top of the 7th inning, and exactly that. It is a tie. Top of the 7th. That comes your way right after a timeout here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Looking for good food, good times, and good people? Look no further than the Bridge Inn in Caseyville. Just over the bridge from the Kahok Stadium, Bridge Inn features a friendly and courteous staff that serves up the coldest drinks and the best food in the Metro East. Lunch and dinner is available daily, with a breakfast menu every Saturdays and Sunday morning. And don't forget about fantastic fish fry Fridays. Bridge Inn also features pool tournaments on most weekends and a gaming area for the over 21 crowd. Bridge Inn in Caseyville. Check them out at 519 North Main Street in Caseyville. Call for carryout orders at 618-344-3530. The best is yet to come at the Bridge Inn in Caseyville. 618-344-3530.
Todd Duke here, proud member of the Collinsville Educational Assistance Association. Whether you call us teachers' aides, paraprofessionals, or educational assistants, it all comes down to one thing:
taking care of students. More importantly, your student. Yes, we are there for the teachers, and we help them in any way possible. But our goals are in line with our teachers, in that we want to see our students succeed at not only being a student, but well beyond that as we ready them for the world outside of the classroom. We are Union Strong. We are Kahok Strong. We strive to help students reach their potential. We are the Collinsville Educational Assistance Association. Go Kahawks!
Lady Maroons catcher Elizabeth Schauster skies one to center field. Lexi Ralphalowski is camped out underneath it. One pitch, one away. That is the way that the top of the 7th gets underway. We are tied 2-2. Here is Olivia Anderson. Anderson hit by a pitch. She swings at the first pitch and pops it up, but this one's going to go behind the press box here. Anderson hit by a pitch and was stranded at first when the Maroons stranded the bases loaded in the first. She reached on a single and then got tagged out at third base on an unassisted play. Double play, that is, by Addie Stone. And flew out to Lexi Ralphalowski in that 5th inning. That was the diving catch of the year by Ralphalowski out in center field. She caught that one. Stretched out, glove out, all the way over in pretty much shallow right field. Fly ball, speaking of right field, Polly Schreiber is on the move, but it is second baseman Faith Fairchild who catches that ball right before she ran across the foul line. And there are quickly 2 away. And here is Sophia Rossi. Rossi has singled, popped up, and reached on an error in this contest. 2 outs, nobody on. Thomas trying to get through a quick inning. Maybe Collinsville can come back up and plant one somewhere. Walk-off style. Thomas ready with another to Rossi. Outside. Looking ahead, it's the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Collinsville coming up in the home half of the 7th. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Next pitch, swinging a foul ball back to the screen. We're about an hour and a half into this contest. So far, the rain has held off. Maybe a couple of sprinkles here and there, but for the most part, it's not raining. Thomas ready with another pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes goes Rossi. A 1-2-3 inning for the Kahawks defensively here in the top of the 7th, and now it's time to score a run and bring us all home a winner. That's what we're hoping for as the bottom of the 7th comes around. As soon as my computer wants to cooperate with me, we'll tell you all about the home half of the 7th right after a timeout here on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Projects in and around your home can be daunting and overwhelming. Take the stress out of those projects and let AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions do all the heavy lifting. Former Kahawk Adam Welly can help knock those projects off your list. From framing drywall, painting, and stair work inside to deck work, hardscapes, and concrete and retaining wall construction outside your home, including power washing and brush removal. Whatever the task, AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions can help. Call Adam Welly for a free estimate at AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions, 314-252-8010. That's 314-252-8010.
Back here at the Collinsville Sports Complex, my name is Todd Duke. Glad that you're with us on a overcast Thursday as we wind down the month of April. We are tied at 2. Collinsville looking for a little walk-off fun here this afternoon, and it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, Keegan Edwards, Polly Schreiber, and back to the top of the order and Lexi Ralphalowski here to see if we can get things done. Edwards on the afternoon reached on an error and grounded out, so officially just 0 for 1. She looks at 1 high. Edwards looking for a little base hit. Got to have a base runner to score that winning run. Swing and a miss. Kayla Connor still back in the circle. She rocks back and forth. She throws one, and it's a high swing and a miss there by Edwards. 3 strikeouts on the afternoon for Connor so far. And the next delivery on the way. Another swing and a miss, and down on strikes goes Edwards.
Right fielder number 16, Paulie Schreiber.
There is Paulie Schreiber. Schreiber has also reached on an error this afternoon. 0 for 1 after a fly out to right fielder Kaylee Dashner. And a first pitch swinging, out of play. 0 and 1. Connor, ready with another. This one bounces about 2 feet in front of the plate. Lexi Rafalowski waits on deck. Someone needs to get on base here. Unless, you want to end it with a walk-off home run. I'll take that, too. Here's the pitch. Schreiber swings and fouls it away. Fouled it off the top of the handle of the bat and then off of her body. One ball, 2 strikes to count to Paulie Schreiber. Connor brings another one home. That one's in the dirt. That one bounced about 5 feet in front of the plate. Collinsville did not announce any subs, so I think they just brought 9 players, and that's who they're playing with. I think Belleville West had about 3 or 4. So we'll see how long they want to stick with Connor. Here's the pitch. Swinging another foul ball. This one back to Rafalowski in the on-deck area. Next game for the Lady Kahawks will be right here Tuesday afternoon against Alton. Zach Roseman will have that game for you on the Kahawk Broadcast Students Network, Broadcast Club Student Network. Called strike 3 for Schreiber, back-to-back strikeouts for Connor. So it's up to Lexi or Rafalowski if we don't want this thing to go to extra innings. But it looks like that's kind of where we're headed. Rafalowski reached on an error, scored the game's first run for Collinsville, singled, and grounded out since. There's a swing and a pop down the third base side, but it just lands on the wrong side of the white line. Lots of vehicles out there, all kinds of games going on around this sports complex. Here's the next to Lexi, and she'll swing and she'll plant one out in the shallow outfield, and there is your base runner. And Lexi is not afraid to steal. We already know that. She leads the team in stolen bases. She has 2 stolen bases this afternoon to give her 14, and the potential winning run is on at first base with 2 outs, so it's up to Emma Hilton. Emma has reached on a sacrifice, or excuse me, not reached, but a sacrifice, a walk, and was stranded and grounded out to Sophia Benty at shortstop in her last at bat. See if Rafalowski wants to run here on the first pitch. She's off and going, but she comes back. Strike called on the inside portion of the plate to Emma Hilton. Emma. She can get a hold of one, plant one over the head of Weaver out there and left. She can run for days. So could Rafalowski. Nothing in 2 the count, though, to Emma Hilton. Connor brings another one home. Swing and a miss at a ball high and outside, and that will end the inning. Struck it out the side, did Connor. And stranding a runner is Collinsville, and that is their 6th stranded runner on the afternoon. We're going to extra innings, folks. Top of the 8th. That'll be coming your way next. Belleville West. We'll see what they can do with the ball, and we will see what we can do with the call right after a timeout here on the Kahok Sports Network. Got vinyl? Rich's Record Emporium in Uptown Collinsville can take care of all of your vinyl needs and more. You can peruse through thousands of records, from country to hard-to-find jazz, and classic rock is always in stock at Rich's Record Emporium. Used vinyl, new vinyl, and hard-to-find vinyl. Don't forget to check out the audio room at Rich's, where you can check out the latest in audio gear, from new top-of-the-line speakers to turntables and receivers, plus all of the accessories. Rich's has t-shirts, record cleaners, turntable needles, wall art, and so much more. If you can't find what you're looking for at Rich's, they will do their best to find it for you. Don't forget to mention seeing this ad on the Kahok Sports Network for a 10% discount at checkout. Rich's Record Emporium, 131 West Main Street in Collinsville, or call 618-795-1333 or online at richesrecordemporium.com. Marissa Thomas back into the pitcher's circle for her 8th inning worth of work, as we are in the top of the 8th now. And she will be facing the bottom 2 and then back to the top of the order. Kaylee Dashner, Emma Pease, and then Aubrey Weaver.
For the Maroons, right fielder number 27, Kaylee Dashner.
Dashner on the afternoon is 0 for 3. A pop-up, a fly-out, and a strikeout. One after one. Both teams scored in the first. Both teams scored in the 6th. Pitch is outside. Thomas brings in the next swing and a chance for Fairchild at second. A little hard underhand toss over there, but at any rate, it results in an out.
Next up,
That'll bring up Emma Pease.
number 22, Emma Pease.
One away. Emma Pease has 2 singles and a walk here in this game. She's been on base all 3 at bats. Pitch. Pease swings and fouls one. Out of play. Thomas with a new ball. She's ready with the next delivery, and here it comes. And that one's in there for a called strike. Trying to keep Emma Pease off the base paths here for the first time this afternoon. Next delivery, swing and a pop. That is just foul. And that'll keep Pease alive. Aubrey Weaver, the leadoff batter for the Lady Maroons, waits on deck. Thomas, ready with the next. Here it is. Ooh. Just missed. Bailey Dimmick looks back at the umpire and asks, where was that? I don't think she had to say anything. That look back said it all. Another delivery from Thomas. Swing and a foul ball, and that one stays in the yard, but it wasn't very high and didn't stay up long enough for anyone to get underneath it, despite the effort by Keegan Edwards over at first base, and Dimmick also gave it chase. It landed right at the base of the fence in front of the visitors' dugout. Another pitch from Thomas to Pease on the way. Slow roller. Bardwell with it at short. Throws over to first base in time for out number 2.
Next up, left fielder number 1, Aubrey Weaver.
Back to the top of the order, and Aubrey Weaver. Aubrey scored the first run of this game. Led off the game with a single. Did the same in the second. Back-to-back singles. Popped up in the 4th. Walked and was stranded in the 6th. The only lefty in the lineup looks at one way outside. Dimmick using those go-go gadget arms. Reached all the way out there and picked that one off. I know that just went over a lot of people's heads, depending on your age. Pitch outside. 2-0. Don't need any free passes at this point in the game. Next delivery on the way. Strike called. Thomas with another to Weaver. On the way. That one misses, and it's 3-1. Another pitch, that one's outside, and a 2-out walk to Aubrey Weaver. Will put the potential go-ahead run on. Third walk issued by Thomas, and that'll bring up Sophia Benty. Strike called. Runner on first, 2 away. Next pitch to Benty. On the way. Swinging a shot down the third base side, but foul. That was a rocket shot. So we'll do it all over again. 0-2 the count to Benty. Strike would end the inning with no damage done. Here's the pitch. That one's way outside. That one left Thomas's hand weird. 2-2. Thomas brings home another. Oh, that was the same thing. I think she's trying to put a little twist on that ball, but not getting the right twist. Full count. Don't want this inning to get away. There's already 2 outs. You just need 1 more. And the pitch. Swing and a base hit out to left field. That'll put runners on first and second. And after getting the first 2 out, the next 2 have reached. 11th base hit on the afternoon for Belleville West. Will put runners on first and second. The go-ahead run down at second. So here is Samaria Adams, who's had a rough afternoon. She has struck out 3 times. Other than that, reached on an error. Thomas needs to get an out. Outside. One more coming home. Strike called on the outside portion of the plate. 1-1. Careful there, Bailey. Threw that ball back with some zip to Thomas, and if she wouldn't have got that one, that would have rolled to center field. Thomas rocks and brings it outside. Gotta get Adams. Here's the pitch. Walked her. Nope, ball 3. Thought it was already 3-1. 3-1 it is now. Thomas struggling a little bit here late in this game. And the delivery, swing and a miss. Full count. Once again, Thomas 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Here's the next. Swinging a fly ball. On the move is Pauly Schreiber, but it's once again Faith Fairchild right before she crossed the foul line again with a great play, and the inning comes to a close. Man, oh man, that is the second time that she has done that, and it couldn't come at a better time in that situation as Belleville West fails to get anything across. They leave 2 more base runners on. That's 13 base runners stranded here this afternoon by the Lady Maroons. So time to go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Collinsville looking for a little walk-off something going on here in this inning as well, and we'll tell you all about it right here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Hello, everybody. This is Mike Ogle with Ogle Auctions, and we hope you are enjoying tonight's game, and go Kahawks. Hey, check us out. Every Sunday night, we have an online auction at www.ogleauctions.com. Everything from grandma's china to grandma's motorcycle helmet, it's all here at Ogle Auctions every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Check us out, and we will see you soon.
Diamonds for Kahawks is a facility improvement project to develop a baseball, softball, and football/soccer field for CHS students and our communities to utilize. The project includes 2 baseball fields, 2 softball fields, a soccer/football field, concession stand, bathrooms, and parking. The development.
Middle of the order here for Collinsville. Dimmick skies one out to left field, and the left fielder, she didn't look too sure of herself there for a minute, but Aubrey Weaver does come down with it for out number 1.
Number 21, Katie Bardwell.
There is Katie Bardwell. Bardwell wearing the collar so far, 0 for 3. A line out, a fly out, and a strikeout. Dimmick, she doubled her last at bat and scored the tying run. Bardwell. Send us all home happy. That one's heading for the gap. That one's going to get down. It's going to roll all the way against the wall. One bounce off the wall. Bardwell is second. She's on her way to third. She's going to be there standing up with a triple. Katie Bardwell coming through. 5th hit of the afternoon for Collinsville, and the winning run is just 60 feet away. With 1 away, a chance for Fairchild or Stone to end this. Meeting at the pitcher's circle here for Belleville West. Boy, I tell you what, that was a 1 bouncer to the base. If she would have got just a little bit more of that, we could have had a walk-off. But the walk-off opportunity is still here. Faith Fairchild is 0 for 3 on the afternoon. So was Bardwell. So, hey, you never can tell what happens. Simple little base hit will do it. Wild pitch, pass ball, one of those. Connor, ready, pitch. High. Fairchild looking for something to hit here. Infielders are playing in for the play at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball out to center field. That's over the head of Adams. Game over. Walk-off RBI single by Faith Fairchild, and the Collinsville Kahawks take care of the Belleville West Maroons. Final score of 3-2. Man, oh man, that was a fun game. I'm sorry, but that was fun. I like games like this, especially when Collinsville wins, which is exactly what they did. That's the ball game. We will take a timeout and come back and wrap things up here from the Collinsville Sports Complex in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Diamonds for Kahawks is a facility improvement project to develop a baseball, softball, and football/soccer field for CHS students and our communities to utilize. The project includes 2 baseball fields, 2 softball fields, a soccer/football field, concession stand, bathrooms, and parking. The development of this facility will benefit the band, PE classes, baseball team, softball team, and soccer team with a centralized location, ease of access, and an eye-catching complex. Please contact A.D. Clay Smith to donate to this project or visit the Collinsville Area Community Foundation website to make your tax-deductible donation today.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future. To create your inheritance. To build your vision. To anticipate the known and unknown. And to find potential in both. And build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene at his Collinsville office at 106 North Clinton or call 618-467-8420.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
Once again, we welcome you back to the Collinsville Sports Complex. We needed 8 innings. Collinsville did it. A walk-off RBI single by Faith Fairchild after Katie Bardwell scorched a triple up against the base of the wall out there in left center field with 1 out. And Collinsville pulls it out here. Their record jumps to 3-17 now. Belleville West falls to 10-11. Collinsville now 2-6 in Southwestern Conference play, and Belleville West now 4-4. The Maroons, 2 runs on 11 hits. They committed 3 errors and left 13 base runners on. Collinsville, 3 runs on 6 hits. They committed 2 errors and left 6 base runners on. Good win this afternoon for your Lady Kahawk softball team. That's going to do it for us. A big thank you to Jessica Schmittling joining us on the pregame show. And that's going to do it for the week. We are back at you Tuesday afternoon. A little baseball action from Fletcher Field as your Collinsville Kahawks play host to the Southwestern Conference rivals, Alton Redbirds. Zach Roseman will be here on that same day as Collinsville takes on Alton as well here on the softball field. So he'll have that game for you on the Kahawk Broadcast Club Student Network, and I'll have the baseball game for you, of course, right here on the Kahawk Sports Network. My name is Todd Duke. Everybody take it easy. Have a nice weekend, and until Tuesday, see you later.